Hey there! August was a bit of a hard month for me. Nevertheless, I have a couple of exciting highlights that I would like to share with you. So let's get started. It is a bit ironic that I started the month with this uplifting quote, but ended up being kind of MIA for a couple of weeks due to health issues. Still, it is a lovely quote and cover, and just looking at it made me feel happier, especially on those days when I was feeling really down. Same thing applies for my mood board. The fact that I got to eat cherries while setting this up made of this theme a completely sensory experience, and I just fell in love with cherries all over again. This new health tracker was a great tool in keeping tabs on all the different things I should be more disciplined about and on the consequences of achieving it or failing. From the overall view, I can see, as usual, that I need to be more disciplined with my sleep, which directly impacts my energy levels. Seeing the month like this really helps me to realize the greater effort I need to put forth to have more energy, and therefore to be more productive throughout my days. Then here's my monthly log. And as you can see, on the 16th and on the 26th, I went through a detox flu because I started a new treatment. Needless to say, I felt awful. I couldn't stop sneezing or blowing my nose. I had headaches and really low energy bouts. So those were the worst weeks, and it shows in my half-empty journal. My meal log has also been key in controlling what I eat, and as you can see, I had just 3 cheat days in the month. That shows an improvement that I have never had before, and despite my detox flus, I did feel the benefits of healthier eating habits. During my first detox flu, I was so down that I didn't feel anything in, nor did I eat much. Sometimes you just gotta listen to your body. If it's not hungry, you better not force it. And now my favorite spread. Doing those cherry doodles kept the illusion going throughout the hard days. This collection is definitely amongst my most favorite, not only because of the treats, but also because drawing those for me was truly therapeutic. For the first week, I went for a diner-inspired spread with all the colorful squares and the vintage cherries in the center. The highlight was watching my Octopus teacher in Netflix. If you love animals, I highly recommend it. Never knew octopuses were such amazing, endearing creatures. Meeting one is in my bucket list now. And I also watched The Conductor and was moved all the more so because it was based on a true story. I am not going to spoil it, you better watch it. That week I also went to the beach to record my July After the Pen and got to simply enjoy being in the great outdoors and breathing in the sea's salty breeze. When I got back home, I had a package from Crestfire waiting for me. You can already watch the videos where I feature the products they sent me. For my September theme is all about my grandma's vintage times. I loved the next weekly. Painting that delicious cherry milkshake was so comforting. Wash was definitely my best friend this month when it came down to drawing these retro illustrations. My highlight was finding what now is the equivalent of dessert for me. It's this Pellegrino dark Morello cherry and pomegranate mineral water. And I have become so intolerant to sweet stuff that this, which is not sweet at all, is like the perfect reward that I can get from time to time. I definitely rather spend money on this than on a slice of cake. Am I going crazy? Oh well, that's how life works sometimes. I started my detox treatment on Sunday, totally unaware that the next day I would be half regretting that decision. So I put a lot of effort on this layout and ended up not using it. The first 2 days were the worst, but on Wednesday I had a bit more strength to cook and to get ready for the storm grace that would hit us during the early morning. The rain was not as bad, but the wind, it made the water go into my room through the window's crevices. I could temporarily fix it with some pre-tech, but it was definitely stressing, and all the more so because we lost power for more than 24 hours. And that's not good when the temperature reaches the hundreds and you can't turn the AC on. So I just napped to try and get my head off of things, and I was still recovering from the detox flu, so I was exhausted. But the next day I rewarded myself with a Mexican hot chocolate. For the last week I was feeling better, but on Wednesday I got a terrible headache, a sign of what was coming for the next day, when I was down again with a detox flu. I really needed that detox, I guess. My savior was a simple ginger infusion with honey and lemon. Just the smell of it helped me breathe better. I don't think I've ever had so many cups of tea in my life. And this time around, I actually took a flu medicine that cuts the symptoms, and it sent me right to bed, because I honestly could not go on without it. The reaction was worse than the previous flu. Anyway, enough about the bad days. To finish this kinda awful month, I placed 2 orders. The matcha collection on the 25th, and a set from the Washi tape shop on the 31st. And guess what? They both arrived today. So just let me show you. I had not been so excited for a launch since the Ocean collection. And this matcha one simply catched my eye, and I knew that I had to have it because it goes perfectly with my mom's mood. So you guessed it right. This will be my mom's 2022 bullet journal that I will be setting up for her. With every launch, Notebook Therapy offers bundles, so I took advantage of that and got the washi tapes and the tote bag. And they threw in this cute Nori stamp because they were celebrating their 2-year anniversary since their first journal launch. The lovely original Suki with rose gold edges, which I have, and I can still remember the excitement of receiving and using it. Their products are always such good quality and have appealing designs. Remember that you can get 10% off your final purchase with my code NALA10. Word to the wise, if you are buying a journal, make sure that you are choosing the correct size. The one displayed on the site by default is the original size, which is smaller than an A5. I ordered it because I wanted this size for my mom, but I learned through previous experience to always double check the size that you are getting. And this is the package from the Washi tape shop. The experience with this shop has been amazing. After my first purchase of the Van Gogh collection, I placed a second order and I got an email from them thanking me for repurchasing with them. And that's unique, isn't it? They also gave me a discount code. And so this incredible attention, coupled with the fact that their products are really beautiful and worth the price, I reached out to them to become affiliated and give you guys a discount code if you are interested in getting any of their products that I will be featuring in my videos. By the time you are watching this video, I have already tried the journal, made a pen and paint test, and I can tell you that I am deeply impressed. That video will be coming soon. In the meantime, just look at it. The colors and simple design are so attractive. And something that I love is the color edges. And those ribbons, the palette is definitely down my alley. And then look at the washi tapes. Did I say more? Those colors are cream and roses. like a cup of roast tea on a cozy afternoon during the golden hour. So yeah, I am definitely inspired. I can't wait to start creating with this. I actually already have set up one of my wick lists using these washi tapes, so I'm gonna link that video if you wanna check it out. And just like that, I have reached the end of August. I really hope that you enjoy this after the pen/journal blog. And if these kind of videos are your thing, please let me know in the comments below. So all in all, September is definitely being a better month. Autumn is peeking through the corner, and that's my most favorite season because of the weather and the beautiful sunsets and the cozy drinks. Thank you so much for being here and for all your support. Please keep the feedback coming. I am always interested in knowing what you think. I hope that you're having a great September too. If you have not done so already, please subscribe. And as usual, thank you so much for watching.